Hi guys, so a xenophobe called Hannah, who's likely a Tory party activist, called into a place, Talk TV, where she knew she would be able to speak unchallenged. Now Hannah is promising to emigrate if the Labour Party win power. She rattled off a whole load of problems and how society is going down the toilet and threatened to up sticks and relocate to Luxembourg, Dubai or Bermuda. Very interesting choices there. Have a listen to this.
We're in a situation now where we have terrible access to health and dental care. Terrible state education is on its knees, just like the NHS. And the police don't seem to be wanting to help anybody, especially not in rural areas. They're more busy painting nails and going woke. So we've had to sit down and think, well, what are we going to do? Do we want to bring our children up in this society that's quite frankly gone crazy? And at the moment, we're in a Conservative government. If we get a Labour government, we are 100% gone.
So you think if it's bad now, then all the indicators, certainly all the typical indicators would suggest it's going to get a whole lot worse.
100%. And if lots of people like us who are middle of the road, not multi-millionaires, but have strived and worked hard and done the right things, if we're all going to go, who's left paying in? Not many people, is there? And at the moment, we're in a precarious situation where we've got more people taking than paying in. And I don't want to be in this society if that's all.
Where is the society where this isn't the case? Where could you conceivably find yourself, Hannah, where you think this looks a bit more like a bit of me?
Well, do you know what? That's a really interesting question. We're looking at a few options in Europe, Luxembourg, Switzerland. There's obviously Dubai.
Yep.
There's Bermuda. Now, all these countries, we would pay tax, aside from Dubai. We would pay tax. But we would be getting value for money.
Yep.
And we would be getting a safer environment. You know, if my husband works another 100-hour week and then reads on the news about another local hotel being taken over by migrants, we'll be going next week, not...
We'll be going next week, not next year. Okay, just a few things to say about this. I believe that this person is a Tory party activist, but let's give her the benefit of the doubt, and she's probably a Tory party voter. Own this. You are responsible for this. You can't turn around and now complain about the NHS on its knees and schools not working and not having access to dental care or whatever. You can't complain about these things if you voted for these people. The Tories have been in power for 13 years. You can't turn around now and say, oh, look at all these problems. Now, another part of this discussion here was how she's tried to suggest that she's middle of the road. I don't believe this for a second either. Middle of the road people don't say, when she says middle of the road, I presume middle class. Middle class people don't choose options like Bermuda, Switzerland, Luxembourg, Dubai as places to relocate to. No, we're talking about people who have huge amounts of money, millionaires, or maybe even more than that. Those are the ones who are considering relocating to Switzerland or Luxembourg or Bermuda or Dubai. Absolute tripe once again. And the police are painting their nails or going woke. This is obviously something taken directly out of the Daily Mail. So once again, a Tory party activist, I'm pretty sure. And then my husband is working 100 hours and he turns on the TV to see migrants in a hotel. How are those two things related? Is it, oh, look at me working and those people are not working? Asylum seekers are not allowed to work. Most of them would like to work, but they're not permitted. It's illegal for them to work. So don't turn around and blame them or be angry with them for not working. Be angry with the government, the one that you voted in and you probably voted for at every election. But the idea that the Labour Party would be worse, and this is why she's considering relocating. Does anyone actually believe this? Does anyone actually believe that this is a real caller and not a Tory party activist? Or maybe worse, a UKIP activist or Reform Party activist? Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.